this is a little story about the two diseases that I have, and people's reactions to both. So I tend not to talk about either of them because they're both, misunderstood and people really don't understand them. But one is physical and one is mental. So firstly, I could tell you about bicyclic neutropenia. So cyclic neutropenia is a blood disease, and it literally is 1 in a million people who get it in the world. I'm quite lucky in the fact that mine is really mild. So what it is you have neutrophils that are in your body, that part of your, your blood system, if you will, that, they fight inflammation, they fight disease. So when you get neutropenic, people get neutropenic when they are going through cancer treatment and in different stages of their life, but mine is a permanent set where every 21 days, for about a 3 to 5 day span, my neutrophils are next to nothing. So I get ill, I get infections, I get, ulcers, cold sores, like right now because I'm currently going through what we call a low. So I get quite ill in that sense. It's quite unheard of. Every time I go to a GP, they don't know what I'm talking about. Nobody wants to help. They kind of just fob it off because it's an invisible illness. I'm not surprised that this happens because it is such an unheard of disease, so I don't really hold much resentment to that. Now, my other disease is body dysmorphic disorder, which is a mental health disease, really. So, body dysmorphic disorder is where you have an unhealthy obsession with the way you look and how people perceive you, and you think you, like, I can't explain it. So I'm looking at myself right now on screen and I think I look like the most ugliest person I've ever seen. I try to explain that to people and everyone just says, oh, everyone goes through that, and I'm like, do they border on the fact that they stare at themselves in the mirror every day? Do they, cry about it, get depressed, anxious to the point where you can't even look? I can't have a conversation with someone without looking down. I can't look in someone's eyes. My mind's telling me that they're doing all these horrible things, thinking these horrible things about me. So basically, this isn't uncommon. BDD is quite a common thing. I bet people have BDD and don't even realise they have BDD. If they were to go through and then think that they, they're bordering on obsessive with the way they look, with the anxiousness, with how upset they are, then they might feel like they have it. What bothers me is that I go to the doctor about it and I get fobbed off in the same way that I do with my cyclic neutropenia. So I have two diseases where they're being treated as if they're on par, like, they don't exist. We don't really know what to do about it. But the difference is, with my body dysmorphic disorder, they should know what to do about it. So my message today to our future government is, please take mental health issues more seriously. I'm not asking for you to go out there and swat up on rare diseases like I have with my blood disease, but you should know about the mental health issues affecting our society